Cash-strapped KNM Group, which announced a default on 3 credit facilities totaling 417.6 million ringgit earlier this month, has triggered another default. This time, it is on the principal repayment of $3.4 million with an outstanding interest of $16,104 due to the Bank of China Malaysia. The default via its wholly owned subsidiary KNM Capital Labuan occurred on December 26. In the latest BOS filing, KNM said it was notified by Bank of China about the arrears via a letter dated December 19 and was given 7 days from the date of the letter to settle the arrears. KNM says that while it is in close negotiation with the lender, the arrears are still outstanding. Nevertheless, KNM said the repayments will be dealt with under the group's proposed scheme of arrangement. As for the financial impact of the latest default, KNM acknowledged that it might have an adverse impact on the financing facilities of KNM and its subsidiaries in the event that its respective financial institutions suspend their financing facilities pending the resolution of this default. It had originally planned to use part of the proceeds from the proposed disposal of Borsig to pay the installment payments of the credit facilities that total $8 million. But KNM announced on December 1st that the deal had been called off as the relevant conditions precedent had not been fulfilled. Glove makers' shares were up in early trade following a rise in COVID-19 cases in China. Top Glove Corp was the most actively traded stock on the bourse today, where the counter closed 12.8% up at 92.5 cents, with over 149 million shares transacted. Another glove maker, CarePlus Group, was also among Bursa Malaysia's top 10 most active. CarePlus ended the day 9.78% higher at 44 cents, with over 49 million shares changing hands. China is beginning to lift its more stringent COVID-19 restrictions after nearly 3 years of adhering to its strict zero COVID-19 policy. According to Reuters, China's National Health Commission had confirmed 393,067 cases as of December 22nd. China reported no COVID-19 deaths on the mainland for the 6 days through Sunday, but at the same time, funeral homes and crematoriums in the country were reportedly struggling to meet demand. Ace market-bound design and build contractor Vestland is expected to have another year of solid performance in 2023, according to Group MD Datuk Liew Foo Hin. At a press conference held in conjunction with the launch of its prospectus for its initial public offering, Liew said his optimism is supported by the company's 947.4 million current outstanding order book, as well as its 2 billion ringgit strong tender book. He adds that this listing is expected to positively enhance its access to funding, its corporate image, and significantly increase its business competitiveness. Liew says Vestland foresees more government jobs to be up for grabs in 2023, which is a positive for the group as 1/3 of its current outstanding order book comprises government jobs. In addressing headwinds the group may face in 2023, Liew assured that Vestland will mitigate the impact of building material shortages with its technology and design capabilities. He added that labour shortage issues are expected to ease in the coming months. Vestland's IPO of 240.8 million shares at 33 cents per share is expected to raise 56.1 million in proceeds, where the majority has been earmarked for working capital. Vestland is primarily involved in the construction of private developments, industrial buildings and government projects. GCAP's 96% owned subsidiary Gunung Hydropower has signed a 21-year renewable energy power purchase agreement with Tenaga Nasional. Under the deal, the national power provider will buy electricity generated by GCAP's Perak mini hydropower plant at a feed-in tariff rate of 24.6 cents per kilowatt hour. According to a statement, Gunung Hydropower had entered into a deal with TNB on December 19th, whereby the PPA will commence from the commercial operation of the date of the plant, which is slated for May 11th, 2027. According to the Bursa Malaysia filing, the group aims to generate potential revenue of over 200.89 million over the PPA period based on the FIT rate of 24.6 cents per kilowatt hour. GCAP Executive Director Datuk Yap Yiping says that this PPA capped off what had been a solid year for the group, where it managed to secure a 10 megawatt REPA with TNB for small hydropower projects and successfully commissioned 17.41 MWP of solar PV projects. She says GCAP remains optimistic of its 2023 prospects. ATA IMS shares tumbled 12% in early trade after it confirmed having received termination notices for various contracts from DYSON Manufacturing and DYSON Operations last Friday. It ended the day unchanged at 24.5 cents. The electronics manufacturing service provider said its units, Jabco Filter System and Wincheng Plastic Industry, had received the notices of termination in relation to the referred supplier contract for component/material supply, a framework agreement for goods/services supply, and equipment loan contracts. The effective date of the termination is March 31st, 2023, or such dates as agreed by the parties. ATA noted that the contracts were terminated without cause and with notice. The company is presently taking legal advice on possible recourse available. Collectively, DYSON product sales made up about 42% of the group's revenue for the 6 months ended September 30th, 2022.